So when you go to Claudewar.info, this is the welcome page. So you can get the buy one get one free information. It'll link you to the access page. This will automatically scroll down if you sit here long enough. We're just going to scroll down, and for $9 a month you get the AI operative. That comes with hourly global intel digest. That looks like this right here. This is actually convergence alert, so it's showing you GPS jamming near the Strait of Hormuz, near the Bab el Mandeb. Nobody else is doing this, but basically that's a convergence. But hourly, this is what you get. It breaks down all 60 layers of the globe, and it gives you an entirely curated feed from every active layer that's having any type of new situations development. That comes with all the supply chain choke points, all of that good stuff. And so it varies. So some of these hourly might, a lot might go on. Like this one, that one's a lot longer, right? There was a lot more GPS jamming events. Here's another convergence. So they're varying, and on a scale of 4 to 10, I mean 0 to 10, this was a 4 out of 10. But so like a 10 out of 10 would be a very serious convergence. That same thing is done over here in the Discord as well. But again, this is for $9 a month paying members. But you see it's mirrored over here in the Discord as well. Circling back to the globe, you hit enter the terminal, and these are your data layers. When I post about data layers, this is what I am talking about. You see we have the MV Hondius. This is the ship that has the Hantavirus outbreak on it. 3 confirmed cases, 3 deaths. As you can see, they're making progress from where they were. And they're coming to the Canary Islands down here. We follow that track with them. Let's turn on all the other layers. So we have convergences running with that as well. So when you turn on ships, vessels, shelter alerts, reported strikes, you're telling the app that's what you want to see. Let's cut this info card off. So these blue bubbles are vessels or ships, and the blue bubbles are just for aesthetics. So instead of us just slamming your eyes with thousands of ships, we cluster them. But the more you zoom in, the more you see, and as you get closer, you realize they're not really exactly right up on each other because we do have street level view. So you can see the slips of these boats from Claudewar.info. So zooming back out, then you have military aircraft. You click on it, you can see what it looks like. You can do a analyzing asset. Right now this is free. I'm going to cut this back. So there's going to be no more free AI analysis. And that'll be, to keep my overhead low while I'm giving away so much for free. And if you want full access, then you can just go to the menu and click upgrade, that big flashing thing. If you want to donate, you can click support, and you'll have all the ways you can donate. Zooming back in, let's turn on some more layers. Fireball, solar events, ISS track. So again, all of these, when I say layers, it's different data points pulled in from, these are like the CDC, market pulse, live pricing from Pyth, Oracle feed. So there's no latency on that. The vessels, we do that. There's a proprietary technology. So if you come over to these choke points, we'll go to the Strait of Hormuz, which is outside of Iran. Let's go right there. It looks like there was some kind of virus near there. Hantavirus, of course, near a supply chain choke point. Great. Turn that on. I clicked the choke point layer. I turned it on. Click the card, and it tracks the 7-day average for every 2 hours in the Strait of Hormuz is 9.2 vessels, ships. In the last 2 hours, there's been 0. So it's down 100% on the 7-day average. And then you can look at the most exported, imported through that port is crude oil, Brent crude, and natural gas. Okay, so, and so there is a custom AI agent in here. You get 2 free queries a day, and you can ask anything. We'll say, what country is most affected by the hantavirus? And you ask AI, you let it go. So I just did activate and entered my code. And so this is like the process you will go through. You can come into this chat or you can DM the bot, whichever. So I did activate in the code, and it says valid operative. Code confirmed. What's your X username? Reply with your @ handle. And reply TBG, just G. Will announce you as a new operator in the Claude War community. All right, so I replied with my @ name. It says, what is my Discord name? So to get your Discord name, just really quick, really brief, you come over here to Discord, bottom left, and you just copy it. All right, so in this case, my name is TBG_just_G. If you're not subscribing to Discord, you might have numbers at the end. I'll do that. And then I get a message that says new AI operative activated, TBG just G, join the back rooms. I come here on X. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Come here on X. And it should have tagged me. I'm going to fix that so it does actually tag you. Otherwise, why? Just to shout your X out on Telegram, right? But anyway, so that's the flow. Circling back, we're going to turn on military shelter alerts, reported strikes. Those are all ground intel. Then financial intel, you open it up. Choke points, market pulse crypto overlays, that gives you the pricings of all the assets. Space intel, we'll drop that down. Asteroid watch, fireball, solar events, ISS track. ISS goes around the Earth every 90 minutes. And so we track that. We also have a live feed from NASA on that. And for the sake of time, we'll keep it moving. Orion Artemis is still up there if you want to watch the landing. I've kept that up there. It's a special moment for me. And you can watch the whole landing. For the sake of time, let's keep it moving on. Planetary, zodiac overlays. Shout out to my Tauruses. But all of the astrological lines are on the globe. Retrogrades, Ingress alerts, dwarf planets, deep space, spacecrafts. We'll give a quick example of that. New Horizons. We also track 3i Atlas and where it would be if you were on this part of the Earth and looked straight up. So everything is geographically correct. If it's on this globe, it's geographically correct, whether it's in this, space or on the sea or on land. It's coordinated. We use a lot of um, Haberlein algebraic equations and other things to plot it perfectly. So we have all of the weather from severe precipitation, wind, visibility, hurricane tracks, temperature, so on and so forth. Open source intelligence, we have GPS jamming, ADS-B blackouts. Both of those are for aircraft and communications. And then we have Starlink. These are all the Starlink satellites that Elon has up. Finally, space weather, aurora forecast, and geomagnetic storms. You'll see the sun. Again, everything is geographically correct. It's 6:44 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States of America. If you notice, this is exactly where the sun would be. Come over here, it's off the west coast. It rises in the east, sets in the west. So if you were on a boat right here, just west of Hawaii, and you look straight up, you would be right under the sun. There's a bunch of other cool things like the Starlink satellites. When it goes over a GPS jamming event, they turn red. If they go over ADS-B event, they turn green. We have earthquakes. You can see there's severe weather alert there. In America, we can look at seismic events. I'm sorry, that was severe weather. It was 2. We'll go to seismic events, volcanic activity. This is in Guatemala. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections. You notice they follow the line. I believe don't quote me on this, so I won't say it. There's a word for this, and it's just the line that the sun follows. And notice that's where all of the CMEs and the solar flares are, because that's where the sun is always following, like it is right now. So it stays in that zone. You see the Starlinks populate themselves as it goes. That's how we can keep almost 11,000 satellites up. It shows what is visible, or what every person needs on a case by case. You have the aurora up here. This tracks in real time. Again, if you were here, you could see the aurora borealis. When a bad solar flare hits, this comes down. You can see that in real time too. Fireballs, we get them from NASA, but they take a long time. So I also use the International Meteor Organization. NASA JPL is used to track comets and asteroids. That's NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory. We also use NASA CNEOS, or the Center for Near Earth Object Studies, which tracks asteroids, comets, and a lot of near Earth objects. If you follow the X, you will get real-time updates. Excuse me. From everything from high value military aircraft assets to news headlines, global posture assessment scanning the entire globe, seismic alerts, celestial positioning, all the way to analysis for various geopolitical things that are happening. So it really is, you don't need a weather channel. You don't need to go to all of these other places. Everything is on one globe, including every virus you can think of, from chikungunya, I don't know if I said that right, to hantavirus, norovirus, you name it. Claude War tracks it, maps it, aggregates it, converges it, AI analyzes it, and detects it moving forward into the future. Every second that goes by, this thing's getting smarter and smarter thanks to Claude War AI agent and its predictive technology.